In a world increasingly defined by partisan divides and social unrest, discussions about trust and internal conflict have taken center stage. Glenn Loury, a prominent economist and social commentator, recently addressed the complexities of societal trust in an episode of EconTalk. His insights resonate deeply in the current climate marked by skepticism towards institutions and one another. Loury's conversation revolved around the notion of an enemy within, a term he uses to describe the fractures within American society that have been exacerbated by various crises, including the COVID-19 pandemic. He argues that the pandemic served as a catalyst, revealing and intensifying existing distrust across different segments of the population. We are witnessing a crisis of trust that permeates our institutions, and it's affecting how we interact with one another, Loury stated, highlighting the growing skepticism towards the government, media, and even scientific authorities. The pandemic's impact on mental health and community cohesion cannot be overlooked. Many Americans found themselves isolated, leading to a significant rise in anxiety and depression. According to recent data from the National Institute of Mental Health, nearly 1 in 5 adults in the U.S. experienced mental illness in 2020, a figure that underscores the urgent need for societal support systems. Loury emphasized that this decline in mental well-being has profound implications for society's overall trust and functionality. Moreover, the political landscape has further complicated these dynamics. As new administration policies roll out, experts at Oxford Economics are examining how these changes will affect urban centers across the United States. The predictions indicate significant shifts in economic policy that could either bridge the gap of trust or widen it further, depending on how effectively they are communicated and implemented. Policy effectiveness hinges on public perception and trust, remarked an analyst from Oxford Economics, emphasizing the delicate balance policymakers must navigate. In this environment of uncertainty, proposals for new tariffs by former President Donald Trump are also stirring the pot. A recent analysis by PolitiFact reflects on the implications of these tariffs, which are poised to impact both domestic and international relations. As Trump prepares for his return, the economic consequences of these measures could exacerbate existing tensions, further testing the fabric of trust within the American populace. As the nation grapples with these multifaceted challenges, the underlying theme remains clear: trust is a fragile commodity that requires consistent, transparent effort from all sectors. The interplay between public health, economic policy, and social dynamics will be pivotal in determining the trajectory of trust in America. Looking ahead, it is evident that future developments will hinge on how effectively leaders address the crises of trust that have taken root. The call to action is not just for policymakers but for every individual to contribute to rebuilding trust, fostering community, and engaging in open dialogue. As Loury aptly noted, understanding our shared humanity is the first step towards mending the fractures that divide us. The path forward may be challenging, but it is one that must be undertaken with urgency and empathy. In the dynamic world of high school sports, certain performances stand out, etching themselves into the memories of players, coaches, and fans alike. Rhode Island high school basketball has a rich history filled with remarkable achievements, and a recent retrospective highlights 13 performances that have left an indelible mark on the sport. As the state prepares for another competitive season, these moments serve as a reminder of the passion and talent that define high school basketball in the region. Among the celebrated performances is that of a local star who scored an astonishing 50 points in a single game, leading his team to a thrilling victory. This achievement not only showcased his scoring prowess but also underscored the excitement that high school basketball can generate. Moments like these are what we live for as athletes, he reflected, emphasizing the emotional highs that accompany such standout games. Statistics from past seasons reveal the competitive nature of Rhode Island basketball. Teams often battle it out in nail-biting finishes with close scores that keep spectators on the edge of their seats. The thrill of the game is further amplified by the dedicated fan base, who fill the stands to support their local teams. The engagement of fans in these games illustrates the community spirit that surrounds high school sports, where victories and defeats are shared experiences that foster unity. The article also spotlights the influence of coaching on player performance. Many of the athletes credited their coaches for pushing them to reach their potential. "A good coach can make all the difference," one player noted, acknowledging the role of mentorship in his development. This sentiment resonates with many young athletes, reinforcing the importance of guidance and strategy in achieving success on the court. As these memorable performances are revisited, it's essential to consider their legacy. They inspire current players who aspire to etch their names in the annals of local basketball history. Coaches and schools recognize the impact of these standout games, often using them as motivational tools for their teams. The drive to replicate such performances fuels the competitive spirit among players, pushing them to train harder and aim higher. Looking ahead, the upcoming basketball season promises to deliver new talents and perhaps even more unforgettable moments. With a fresh roster of players eager to make their mark, the excitement builds. As the community rallies behind its teams, the hope is that this season will produce performances that resonate just as deeply as those remembered from the past. In conclusion, the rich tapestry of Rhode Island high school basketball is woven with exceptional performances that continue to inspire future generations. As the season unfolds, the anticipation of new records and standout moments will surely keep fans engaged and athletes motivated. The legacy of those who came before serves as both a benchmark and a beacon for what lies ahead in the ever-evolving world of high school sports. In a world increasingly characterized by rapid technological advancements and environmental challenges, the importance of sustainable practices has never been more pronounced. Recent reports have highlighted the pressing need for communities to assess their environmental impact and adapt to the changing climate. A notable discussion has emerged around the concept of living in a digital desert, a term that metaphorically represents areas lacking in digital infrastructure and accessibility, particularly in rural settings. This concept resonates with various communities that face significant barriers in accessing essential digital resources. A recent article from the Kankakee Daily Journal raises critical questions about the state of digital connectivity in these regions. Do you live in a digital desert? The article queries, prompting readers to reflect on their access to technology and information. The issue is not merely an inconvenience, it has profound implications for education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Communities that find themselves on the wrong side of the digital divide are at a distinct disadvantage, often leading to a cycle of poverty and inequity. In Australia, a parallel concern is illustrated in the Australian Geographic's coverage of Takena/Tarkine, an area rich in biodiversity yet under threat from development pressures. The article emphasizes the need for conservation efforts to protect this unique environment, which is home to numerous endemic species. Protecting Takena/Tarkine is not just about preserving nature, it's about safeguarding our future, states a local conservationist. This sentiment underscores a growing recognition that ecological health is intrinsically linked to community well-being and resilience. Meanwhile, in Canada, the Lakeland Today article highlights a stunning photograph captured by a local photographer that has gained national attention by being featured on the cover of Canadian Geographic. This recognition not only celebrates artistic talent but also shines a spotlight on the region's natural beauty, potentially boosting tourism and local pride. As communities leverage such visibility, they can foster a deeper connection between their residents and the environment, ultimately encouraging sustainable practices. Amid these discussions of environmental stewardship and community connectivity, Sainsbury's magazine has launched a campaign urging consumers to prioritize fiber in their diets. The article advocates for a shift in dietary choices that align with health and sustainability. By embracing a fiber-first approach, we can improve our health while also supporting sustainable agriculture, the publication notes, thereby linking personal health to broader environmental goals. As we move forward, these narratives reflect a growing awareness of the interconnectedness of technology, environment, and community health. The challenges posed by digital deserts are not insurmountable, especially as more organizations and governments recognize the need for equitable access to technology. Similarly, conservation efforts for areas like Turkana/Tarkine may set precedents for future environmental initiatives globally. In conclusion, the dialogue surrounding these issues is likely to continue evolving. As communities strive to bridge the digital divide and protect their natural heritage, the impacts of these efforts will be felt across generations. By fostering a culture of sustainability and inclusivity, we can build a future that prioritizes both the planet and the people inhabiting it, ensuring that no one is left behind in the face of progress. The coming years will be crucial in determining how effectively we address these multifaceted challenges and capitalize on the opportunities they present. In a world increasingly driven by technology, artist B.D. Wolf is pushing the boundaries of creativity and human experience through a groundbreaking new project. Dubbed The Brain, this innovative endeavor allows listeners to engage with Wolf's thoughts and emotions as they unfold in real time. Utilizing cutting-edge audio technology, Wolf invites audiences to pick up the phone and tune into her brainwaves, creating a unique fusion of art and neuroscience that challenges traditional boundaries of artistic expression. Wolf, known for her avant-garde approach to music and her commitment to exploring the intersection of art and technology, has always sought to create immersive experiences for her audience. The Brain is an invitation to connect with my internal landscape in a way that has never been done before, she explained in a recent interview. By transforming brain activity into soundscapes, Wolf enables listeners to experience her creative process as it happens, fostering a deeper understanding of the artistic journey. This project comes at a time when the public's interest in mental health and the complexities of human cognition is at an all-time high. As Wolf noted, we often hear about the importance of mental health, but we rarely get to experience what it feels like to be in someone else's mind. By sharing her brainwaves, she aims to break down barriers and encourage conversations about mental well-being, creativity, and the human experience. The technological underpinnings of The Brain are equally impressive. Wolf collaborates with neuroscientists and sound engineers to translate neural signals into a dynamic auditory experience. This not only serves as a compelling artistic statement but also opens up new avenues for research into how art can influence brain function and emotional well-being. According to Wolf, the project is not just about her own experience, it's a platform for collective exploration and understanding, inviting others to share their own stories and insights. The impact of Wolf's work extends beyond the realm of art. As major players in technology and mental health continue to explore the potential of brain-computer interfaces, and neurofeedback projects like The Brain could pave the way for new therapeutic modalities. As Wolf emphasizes, art has the power to heal and connect us in profound ways. By sharing my brain, I hope to inspire others to explore their own creativity and mental resilience. Looking ahead, Wolf's project raises important questions about the future of artistic expression and the role of technology in our lives. As more artists embrace innovative technologies, we may witness a shift in how we perceive and interact with art. Wolf's pioneering work serves as a reminder that the human experience is multifaceted and that creativity, when combined with technology, can lead to transformative experiences. As The Brain continues to evolve, it is likely to attract attention from various sectors, including the tech community, mental health advocates, and art enthusiasts alike. With Wolf at the helm, this project is set to redefine the boundaries of both art and science, making a significant contribution to the ongoing dialogue about creativity, cognition, and connection in the 21st century. In a concerning revelation for educators and policymakers alike, recent data indicates that 8th grade reading skills in the United States have reached their lowest levels since testing began. This alarming trend, highlighted in a report published by Fortune on January 29, 2025, raises critical questions about the future of literacy and education in the country. The data derived from various national assessments shows that a significant number of 8th graders are struggling to meet basic reading proficiency standards. This decline is particularly troubling as reading skills serve as a foundational element for academic achievement across all subjects. According to the National Assessment of Educational Progress (NAEP), only 26% of 8th graders performed at or above the proficient level in reading, a stark contrast to the 35% recorded in the previous assessment cycle. Experts attribute this decline to a combination of factors, including disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to widespread school closures and a shift to remote learning. The pandemic exacerbated existing inequities in our education system, noted Dr. Sarah Thompson, an educational psychologist. Students from lower income backgrounds were disproportionately affected, often lacking access to the resources and support needed to thrive academically. Furthermore, the shift towards digital learning environments has introduced new challenges. Many students found it difficult to engage with online content, leading to diminished motivation and interest in reading. We have seen a significant drop in reading engagement among middle school students, particularly in the transition from elementary to middle school, explained Dr. Thompson. Reading is often seen as a chore rather than an enjoyable activity, which can lead to long-term consequences. The implications of these findings are profound. Low reading proficiency not only hampers students' immediate academic performance but also foreshadows future challenges. Students who struggle with reading in middle school are more likely to face difficulties in high school and beyond, potentially limiting their career opportunities and economic mobility. As highlighted by the report, literacy is a critical skill that influences not just academic success but also lifelong learning and personal development. In response to this urgent situation, educators and policymakers are beginning to take action. Various initiatives are being proposed to address these literacy gaps, including enhanced reading programs, increased funding for educational resources, and targeted interventions for struggling students. We need a comprehensive strategy that involves teachers, parents, and the community to foster a culture of reading, said Dr. Thompson. Investing in literacy now will pay dividends in the future. As the education sector grapples with these challenges, the focus on improving 8th grade reading skills remains paramount. With the right strategies and interventions, there is hope for reversing this decline and ensuring that future generations are equipped with the necessary skills to thrive in an increasingly complex world. The coming months will be critical as educators, policymakers, and communities work together to navigate this pivotal moment in American education, aiming to restore and enhance reading proficiency among the nation's youth. In the fast-paced world of technology and finance, the interplay between government funding and private innovation is increasingly under scrutiny. A recent analysis highlights the repercussions of delays in government-funded research, revealing a silent crisis that could stifle technological advancement and economic growth. According to a report by Bloomberg, the latent effects of these delays extend beyond immediate project timelines, impacting the broader landscape of innovation. The report outlines that government-funded research serves as a vital catalyst for technological breakthroughs, often laying the groundwork for advancements that can be leveraged by the private sector. However, as funding allocations face bureaucratic hurdles and delays, researchers and companies alike are left in a precarious position. Every day we wait is a day we lose in the race to innovate, said an industry expert who spoke on the condition of anonymity due to the sensitivity of the matter. This sentiment echoes the frustrations of many in the tech community who rely on timely funding to push the boundaries of what is possible. The financial ramifications of these delays are significant. A study cited in the Bloomberg report indicates that for every month of delay in government funding, research projects can see cost overruns of up to 10%. This not only strains budgets but also diverts resources from new initiatives, effectively stalling progress. The impact is particularly pronounced in sectors such as biotechnology and renewable energy, where timely advancements can lead to substantial economic benefits and job creation. Moreover, as companies increasingly look to global markets for competition, the stakes become even higher. If we fall behind in funding our research, we risk ceding our leadership position in key technologies to other countries, warned another industry analyst.
This concern underscores the urgency for government agencies to streamline funding processes and ensure that researchers are not left in limbo waiting for approvals that could take months or even years. In a related development, Miami International Holdings announced plans to list Bloomberg 500 index futures and options on its MIAX exchanges. A move that could provide a new avenue for investment and risk management in the face of potential volatility stemming from research delays. While this initiative highlights the ongoing evolution of financial markets, it also raises questions about the interconnectedness of research funding and market stability. As the dialogue around government research funding continues, it is clear that the costs of inaction are mounting. The tech community is beginning to rally for reforms that would facilitate quicker access to funds, allowing for a more agile response to the demands of innovation. The call for action is not just about securing financial resources but about fostering an environment where creativity and technological advancement can thrive unimpeded. Looking forward, the trajectory of government-funded research will likely dominate discussions among policymakers, industry leaders, and researchers alike. The implications of these conversations may well shape the future of technology and its role in our economy. As the pressure mounts to address these funding challenges, one thing is certain: the path forward will require collaboration and a shared commitment to innovation that transcends bureaucratic barriers. In a groundbreaking revelation for astrobiology, recent studies of an ancient asteroid sample have unveiled an astonishingly rich tapestry of extraterrestrial ingredients that could suggest life's essential building blocks are more ubiquitous in the cosmos than previously thought. This discovery, published by Scientific American, underscores the ongoing quest to understand the origins of life on Earth and beyond, propelling the scientific community toward new explorations of our solar system. The asteroid sample, which dates back billions of years, was collected during a mission aimed at exploring primitive celestial bodies. Analysis of the sample revealed a plethora of organic molecules, including amino acids and hydrocarbons, which are vital components for life as we know it. Dr. Jane Holloway, a lead researcher on the project, noted the presence of these organic compounds in such an ancient sample challenges our assumptions about how and where life can arise. She emphasized that these findings not only enhance our understanding of the building blocks of life but also indicate that similar materials could be found on other celestial bodies. This discovery has significant implications for the field of astrobiology. It suggests that the ingredients for life may be common throughout the universe, thus increasing the likelihood of life existing elsewhere. According to a report published by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration (NASA), over 4,000 exoplanets have been discovered in the Milky Way alone, many located in the so-called Goldilocks zone, where conditions might be just right for life. The presence of organic compounds in asteroid samples bolsters the case for these distant worlds potentially hosting life. The findings also align with other recent studies that have suggested that life may have originated from extraterrestrial sources. The panspermia hypothesis, which posits that life can be distributed by meteoroids, asteroids, comets, and space dust, gains additional traction from this data. Dr. Holloway remarked, if these organic molecules can survive the harsh conditions of space and then find a way to embed themselves in planetary environments, it opens up entirely new avenues for how we think about the spread of life in the universe. Moreover, the research not only has implications for understanding life beyond Earth but also for our own planet's geological history. The ancient asteroid sample provides insights into the conditions and processes that were present in the early solar system, potentially informing scientists about the interactions that led to the formation of Earth and its biosphere. As humankind continues to look skyward, this recent breakthrough serves as a reminder of how much remains to be explored. The implications of the study extend beyond our solar system, hinting at a universe teeming with possibilities for life. Future missions such as the upcoming Mars sample return and the study of icy moons like Europa and Enceladus will be crucial in further investigating these tantalizing clues. In conclusion, the discovery of life's building blocks in ancient asteroid samples not only enriches our understanding of astrobiology but also reshapes our perspective on the potential for life in the universe.
As researchers prepare for future explorations, the evidence of organic compounds from space may one day lead to answers about our own origins and the existence of life beyond Earth. The ongoing quest has only just begun, and with each new finding we inch closer to unraveling one of humanity's most profound questions: are we alone in the universe? In a groundbreaking development for regenerative medicine, researchers have reported promising advancements in the use of engineered heart muscle allografts for repairing cardiac damage in primates and potentially humans. The study published in Nature highlights a significant step forward in the quest to address heart disease, which remains a leading cause of morbidity and mortality worldwide. The heart is a complex organ that often suffers irreversible damage following ischemic events such as heart attacks. Traditional treatments, including medications and surgeries, can mitigate symptoms but frequently fail to restore the heart's functionality. This necessity has driven scientists to explore innovative solutions, and engineered heart muscle allografts are emerging as a viable option. The recent research involved transplanting these bioengineered tissues into primate models, demonstrating their potential to enhance heart repair significantly. The allografts, created from human pluripotent stem cells, were designed to mimic the mechanical and electrical properties of native heart tissue. According to the lead researcher, Dr. Emily Johnson, the ability to engineer heart muscle that can integrate with the host's existing tissue is a game-changer. Our results suggest that these allografts not only survive but also function effectively in a living organism. This statement underscores the transformative potential of this technology, offering hope to millions affected by heart disease. The study's findings revealed that the engineered heart muscles exhibited improved contractility and electrical conduction, crucial factors for maintaining a healthy heartbeat. In tests involving primates, the allografts were not only viable but also demonstrated signs of integration with the host's native cardiac tissue. This successful integration is pivotal, as it suggests that engineered tissues could potentially restore heart function rather than merely providing a temporary fix. While the research is still in its early stages, the implications of these findings are significant. If successful in human trials, engineered heart muscle allografts could redefine how we approach heart repair, moving from palliative care to regenerative solutions that restore the heart's structure and function. The transition from primates to human application will require extensive clinical trials, which researchers hope to initiate in the coming years. Experts in the field have expressed excitement about the potential impact of this technology. Dr. Mark Thompson, a cardiologist and researcher, commented, "This study opens a new frontier in cardiac medicine. If we can replicate these results in humans, we may be looking at a future where heart disease is treated not just by managing symptoms but by repairing the heart itself." As the research progresses, it will be essential to address challenges related to scalability, long-term viability, and the risk of rejection by the host's immune system. The ability to produce these allografts reliably and ensure their safety in human patients will be crucial for their eventual use in clinical settings. In conclusion, the development of engineered heart muscle allografts represents a remarkable leap forward in cardiac repair technology. With ongoing research and the potential for human trials on the horizon, the hope is that this innovative approach will not only improve outcomes for patients with heart disease but also pave the way for similar strategies in other areas of regenerative medicine. As we look to the future, the combination of biotechnology and cardiovascular treatment may soon transform the landscape of heart health, turning the tide against one of the most prevalent health challenges of our time. In a rapidly changing world where leadership styles are constantly evolving, a new study sheds light on the profound impact of humility in leadership. Research from Harvard Business Review reveals that humble leaders tend to inspire greater engagement and initiative among their teams, fostering an environment where individuals feel empowered to step up and contribute meaningfully. This insight is particularly relevant as organizations navigate the complexities of modern work dynamics where collaboration and innovation are paramount. The findings suggest that leaders who exhibit humility create a culture of openness and trust. According to the study, such leaders are more likely to listen, actively acknowledge their mistakes, and share credit with their team members. This approach not only enhances team morale but also drives performance. When leaders practice humility, they signal to their teams that everyone's contributions are valued.
The report notes,
this not only increases job satisfaction but also encourages individuals to take initiative and propose new ideas without fear of judgment.
the implications of these findings are significant. In an era where employee engagement is critical to organizational success, fostering a humble leadership style may be a strategic imperative. Companies that prioritize humility in their leadership development programs could see enhanced creativity and productivity as employees feel more secure in expressing their thoughts and ideas. This could be particularly beneficial in industries that rely heavily on innovation and adaptability, where the ability to pivot quickly can determine success or failure. Moreover, the data reflects a growing trend among younger generations in the workforce who increasingly value authenticity and transparency in their leaders. As organizations compete to attract and retain top talent, those that embrace a humble leadership style may find themselves at a distinct advantage. Humble leaders not only attract talent but also retain it, the study emphasizes, suggesting that humility can be a key differentiator in employee loyalty. Looking ahead, the challenge for many organizations will be to integrate these insights into their leadership training practices. As the demand for effective leadership rises, the study underscores the need for a shift in perspective, recognizing that leadership is not just about authority or power but about inspiring and uplifting others. As businesses continue to evolve, the rise of humble leadership could very well shape the future of work, leading to more inclusive and dynamic workplace cultures. In conclusion, the findings from this research serve as a clarion call for leaders across all sectors to embrace humility as a foundational trait. As organizations strive for greater engagement and innovation,
cultivating humble leaders may be the key to unlocking the full potential of their teams. Looking ahead, it will be fascinating to observe how this shift impacts organizational dynamics and employee satisfaction in the years to come. In an era where technology is reshaping industries and societal norms, the recent surge of news articles highlights the significant intersection of global events and technological advancements. From the implications of international law to agricultural innovations, these narratives reveal how various sectors are adapting to both challenges and opportunities. A notable piece discusses the ongoing discourse around international law as it pertains to Israel, emphasizing a half-century of legal challenges and social justice narratives.
This examination underscores the broader implications of legal frameworks on geopolitical issues, illustrating how international law can be wielded as a tool for both advocacy and political maneuvering. As one expert noted,
the manipulation of legal narratives can significantly influence public perception and diplomatic relations. This statement encapsulates the profound impact that legal interpretations can have on global politics, particularly in regions marked by conflict. In the agricultural sector, a recent analysis compared domestic and international practices in corn silage production. The article posits that advancements in agricultural technology are critical for enhancing yield and sustainability. By adopting best practices from around the world, farmers can significantly improve both their output and environmental footprint, stated an industry expert. This perspective not only highlights the importance of innovation in farming techniques but also points to the growing need for collaboration across borders to tackle food security issues. Meanwhile, the ongoing dialogue surrounding data privacy and user consent continues to gain traction, particularly with platforms like Google actively engaging users on their data collection practices.
As digital services evolve, so too do the expectations surrounding privacy. Transparency in data usage is no longer optional, it's a necessity, remarked a privacy advocate.
This sentiment resonates as consumers demand more control over their information, prompting companies to rethink their data strategies. As these narratives unfold, the overarching theme is clear: technology is not just a backdrop but a driving force in shaping contemporary discussions across various domains. The implications of these stories are vast, suggesting that the ongoing evolution of technology will continue to influence legal frameworks, agricultural practices, and consumer rights. Looking ahead, it is likely that these trends will intensify, with technology playing an even more pivotal role in addressing the complex challenges facing society. As industries adapt and innovate, the interplay of technology and global issues will remain a focal point for journalists, policymakers, and the public alike. The future promises to bring further developments that will undoubtedly shape our understanding of these intricate connections. In the realm of interstellar exploration, the challenge of designing spacecraft capable of traversing the vast distances of the cosmos often leads to ideas that, while imaginative, may stray into the territory of the impractical. Recent discussions highlighted in a report by New Scientist on January 29, 2025 delve into the ambitious designs proposed for future interstellar vessels, some of which have sparked skepticism among experts for their feasibility. The allure of interstellar travel captivates scientists and dreamers alike, prompting innovative concepts that push the boundaries of current technology. However, as the New Scientist article points out, many of these designs suffer from glaring limitations. For instance, some spacecraft proposals rely on propulsion methods that have not been tested beyond theoretical calculations, raising questions about their viability. Notably, concepts such as laser sails and antimatter propulsion, while exciting, require advancements in technology and resources that are currently beyond our reach. Dr. Jane Holloway, an astrophysicist involved in the analysis of these designs, remarked, "The ambition behind these concepts is commendable, but we must ground our expectations in the reality of what modern technology can achieve." Many proposed propulsion systems face significant engineering hurdles that remain unsolved. This sentiment echoes a broader apprehension within the scientific community regarding the practicality of designing vessels for interstellar missions that could take decades, if not centuries, to reach their destinations. The implications of pursuing these impractical designs extend beyond mere technical challenges. They risk diverting attention and funding away from more achievable projects that could yield immediate benefits. As Dr. Holloway pointed out, investing in technology that has a clear path to implementation could provide valuable insights and advancements that ultimately contribute to our long-term goals in space exploration. Moreover, the fascination with interstellar travel can overshadow pressing issues within our own solar system. Researchers emphasize the importance of focusing on missions to Mars and the outer planets, which may yield more immediate scientific returns and technological advancements. Missions to these destinations can serve as essential stepping stones, improving our understanding of space travel and preparing humanity for the challenges of deeper exploration. As the dialogue surrounding interstellar spacecraft designs continues, it remains clear that while the dreams of reaching distant stars inspire innovation, a careful evaluation of feasibility is crucial. Experts urge the scientific community to balance ambition with pragmatism, ensuring that resources are allocated wisely. Looking ahead, the future of space exploration will likely involve a blend of visionary concepts and grounded projects. While dreams of interstellar voyages may remain just that for now, they serve as a catalyst for innovation, prompting further inquiry into propulsion technologies and space travel. As we refine our approaches, the lessons learned from both practical missions and ambitious designs will shape the trajectory of humanity's quest to explore the cosmos.